confidence? What is arrogance? And what is bragging? In my opinion, bragging is confidence. Confidence is arrogance. If you don't like that definition, go and sleep. Because it's not only me that my own head will scatter. These housemates try to scatter my head, so it is my duty to scatter your own head. Okay? What's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Betha. If this is the first time here, you are most definitely welcome. Please do hit on subscribe button before you leave, and also give this video a very big thumbs up at the end if you enjoy watching it. Okay guys, you guys can tell that I'm here with a lot of energy, and my story is just going to be here and there because at this point my emotions are just playing with me. Okay, look, Ebuka had raised a question, a very harmless question, but in the other sense of it, a very harmful question. Okay, now a question has been asked generally to the housemates. The question was, which of the housemates do you think bragged the most, during the show? And a lot of them mentioned Seyi, a lot of them mentioned Omashola, a lot of them mentioned Tacha. But trust me, Tacha was the one topping the charts. So obviously they had to ask her, Ebuka had to ask her, Tacha, what do you have to say about this? And she said that she is an alpha female. She's a very confident person, and by her saying confident, she means the ability to reassure herself about her abilities and her possibilities. These were her exact words, trust me. She said that if any of the housemates at some point felt like she was bragging or she was being arrogant, that's their business, because for her, she was being confident, she was trying to reassure herself and just make herself feel like she's the ish. So if any of the housemates had issues with that, that means that their insecurities are definitely playing a joke on them. And most of the housemates did not take that well, especially Kimopra, because Kimopra had some things to say about it. Ebuka then asked her, okay, Kimopra, what do you have to say about what Tacha has just said? And then she went on to explain to us that, oh, I felt like at the beginning of the show, Tacha was bragging. I mean, how would someone just come on the show, barely 1 week into the show, she's already telling us that I am the real deal and you guys are just escorts? That she felt like that was, too much. And even if you want to come on a show like that to brag, you need to make sure to back it up with a lot of action. But then I'm looking at myself and I'm looking at Tacha and I'm asking myself, really? In my head, I'm like, I don't die. Like, did this girl low-key shade Tacha on a live show? Like, Kim, like, what's up? She even went on to compare their looks and their dressing. I'm like, it never reached like that now. Auntie Kila, Kila do. You don't go too far. Because you're now coming to say, oh, maybe you dress better than Tacha. And for Tacha, trust me, this has nothing to do with dressing. It's just her personality. Look, let me tell you guys something here. Whether you like Tacha or not, whether you love her personality or not, that's who she is. We need to accept her for who she is and what she represents. I can categorically tell you guys that from the beginning of the show till the end of the show, Tacha was the same person. But then after the show, she has evolved. She has tried to become a better version of herself. Trust me, there are times when she'll be tempted to go back to her old behaviors and just pick a few things from there. It is absolutely normal. She has made it clear to us that she's an alpha female. She is an alpha female, so naturally she's dominating. So if anybody has an issue with that, like she said, they need to deal with it. That's their insecurities playing the fast one on them. And then Seyi and Venita were just there making faces. Now the question was channeled at Venita. Venita, what do you think about what Tacha has just said? And she's like, first of all, I need to say something. I am one of those people who kept on defending Tacha in the house. Maybe she did, maybe not. Now, that's not my problem. My problem is answer the question that you've been asked here, And then she goes to say, oh, first of all, I feel like Tacha is a representation of everything she has been through. She has probably not had it fair in life, and everything she exhibits is just a reflection of the things that she has gone through. Ebuka now asked her that, okay, this thing you are saying now, are you agreeing to the fact that Tacha was bragging, or are you saying she was just outrightly confident? She then said that she felt like Tacha was bragging, but up until now, Tacha hasn't come to terms with the fact that that was exactly what she was doing, probably because she doesn't even know that that's what she's doing. And in my mind, I'm like, excuse me, you cannot come here and be playing mother hen. If you want to teach Tacha how to be confident, please go ahead and teach her, but please not come online and try to be a mother figure. You're a mother figure for yourself. What Venita just did was agree with Kimopra, but she tried to be smart about it, and to me that's even not smart. Okay, if you want to tell me that I'm stupid, just tell me to my face. I would prefer the way Kimopra came out and said, look Tacha, you are this, Don't come and tell me, oh Betha, you know you're actually very smart, but in a very stupid way. Like, that doesn't make sense. Don't make me feel stupid when you're trying to act like, oh, you care about me. That's exactly how I felt about Venita's response. And then for Seyi, when he was asked, was like, first of all, bragging is you being an empty head, an empty barrel, and just making a lot of noise. You know, you keep saying you're this, you're that. Meanwhile, in the real sense of it, you're shit. I feel like that's shady Tacha once again, because again, we all know how Seyi and Tacha were in the house. Seyi had a problem with Tacha's persona in the house, and even when they got out of the house, they tried to make it work, but trust me, it's not even working. You know, it did not work during the show, it did not work outside the show, so I don't even think that it's going to work on the reunion. Trust me, this whole argument of who was bragging, who was arrogant, and who was being confident spanned for a very long time, till NEPA decided to show me that even they themselves, they are arrogant. So if you are looking for the real definition of arrogance, trust me, NEPA, just say NEPA, they will understand. Because that's how they now took my lights. Okay, let me go and turn on generator. Generator came on. DSTV load, Kwanu. DSTV takes like 20 years to load. 20 years to load. And then by the time this whole thing came back on, they have finished the argument. Now what am I supposed to do? Just explain to me what I'm supposed to do, because now I'm angry that I started an argument and I don't know how to finish it. Like, can somebody help me out? Because I need to understand what happened, okay? So you that you watch the show, you have to now take out time to narrate to me in the comment section how the argument ended, because I feel really bad. Like, I'm so upset with NEPA. And like, let me just keep that. By the way, did I mention to you guys that when this whole argument was going on between Tacha and Kimopra, Mercy was laughing. She was practically rolling on the floor. This girl actually crawled out of the stage. Like, what was so funny? I know I was laughing, but I mean, let's stop these things. I know that Tacha and Mercy are forever going to remain rivals, but the best we can do, the best they can do for themselves is try to, you know, be mature about the whole thing. It was funny, but I did not see the need for her to roll on the floor. I know you guys are going to come for me now and say trash in the comment section. That's totally fine, okay? I'm not even going to respond to any comment at all that has to do with, oh Betha, you're insulting Mercy, or oh Betha, you're insulting Tacha. Look, I'm not here to take sides with anybody. If Mercy does anything right tomorrow, I am the first person that will come here and tell you guys, oh, what Mercy did today I like. For example, Esther, alright? Esther had a lot of issues in the house. I had issues with the kind of things she did in the house. But again, when she was asked this question of, oh, do you think it's okay for people to put others down, you know, just to win a game and all of that? She said, and I quote, it's a game. If that's the best way you can play it, please, by all means, play it. What matters is who won the game. Nobody's going to care about how you won. For example, a lot of people do not agree with the way Mercy won. But guess what? She's the winner of the game. Whether we like it or not, she don't collect 60 million. So if they argue, say Mercy no deserve am, or Mercy no do this one, that's for your pockets. That's inside your pocket. Okay, Esther made it clear on the show today that it's actually a game. So if that's the best way you can play it, then you do that. And you cannot answer that, okay, you've said it yourself that it's a game. What now happens when you finish playing the game and you know you're in the real world? And Esther said yet again, God, I love Esther tonight, okay? Esther said yet again, for you to play that kind of game, you should be ready to face the backlash. You should be ready to face the repercussion. So if you can face the repercussion, then by all means just play the game in the best way that you can. All this argument of, oh, who was arrogant and who was bragging, to me, it makes no sense. For example, the housemates were asked another question of who came to the house to show off the most. And a lot of them mentioned Mercy. In my opinion, Mercy did not come there to show off. That's just who Mercy is. A lot of people kept on mentioning, oh, you came to the house with 3 boxes. Like, what were you thinking? What if it had backfired? What if you were disqualified 2 weeks into the show or 1 week into the show? And she told them right there and then that her bringing in 3 boxes had nothing to do with the game or, you know, how far she was going to be in the game. That's just who she is. She loves to look good. She has a lot of clothes. So if she has to bring you to the show to feel good about herself, then what's the point of arguing? Let me tell you guys something here. In life, it is okay not to completely agree with what Mr. A is doing. But the least you owe Mr. A is to respect his decisions. If you do not agree, please walk away. It is not a do or die matter. If I come into the show now and I'm wearing only 1 cloth, people will still say, oh, it is because Betha does not have clothes. That's why she has only 1 cloth. If I come with 20 clothes, they'll say, oh, she's trying to show off. What exactly do you guys want? Like, this whole reunion stuff, I don't even understand the head and the tail of it, because they're just making this housemate dig up issues that by now we should have forgotten. I don't need all this drama in my life. Like, I cannot come out of a show trying to bag endorsement deals, trying to do stuff for myself, and you are bringing me back to talk about, oh, who was dressing the most in the house, and oh, who was being rude in the house. At some point in that house, every single housemate messed up. Like, it's not about how well brought up you are, or you know, how well mannered you are. It's just about your emotions being heightened. You guys are in a confined space, so it's okay to do some things that people will be like, why this person go act like this? But that's not enough reason to completely write off that person. Okay, so all this whole back and forth, like who was dressing, who was doing, like, Ebuka, if you guys don't have questions to ask, let's end it. Like, it's not too late. Because I feel like this whole reunion show is just going to keep brewing a lot of anger, a lot of hate, things that they should have just dropped. For crying out loud, this is 2020. We're already expecting the next season of the show, and you guys are bringing me here to argue about who was bragging the most and who has empty head and who has coconut head. Guys, I beg, I don't really... Like, let me know what you think about this show, because at this point I'm beginning to question the idea of the reunion. Yes, it is okay for them to kind of hash out some things, but don't give room for them to start going back and forth, insulting one another, and just trying to bring each other down. For crying out loud, they all made mistakes in the house. They've come out of the house and have tried to become better people. So you bringing them back and making them go back to their vomit, that's totally uncalled for, and I do not agree with it. I do not agree with it. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about the show in the comment section. I know that right now I've made new enemies for myself, but that's totally fine, because again, you don't have to agree with every single thing I've said. This is my personal opinion, and the comment section is open for you to leave your comments there politely. Like, I cannot overemphasize that word. You need to be polite. I did not come on here to say, oh, Messi is mad or Tacha is mad. No. So if you're coming at me with that energy, trust me, I'll delete your comments. So let's have a mature mindset to these things, okay? You can place your comments, you can make your opinions known to me, and just where you disagree with me without necessarily being rude. I dey talk am now because I know say some people dey craze. Ma just tell na me sef I dey craze. I no wear. Forget say we wear clothes. Let me just tell you guys, throughout this reunion, as the housemates are trying to fix their issues, that's how we too are going to be fixing our issues, because there are some days I'll come and say some things that will just knock you off. There are days when you yourself you say things in the comment that will knock me off. We have to try and deal with it. But we need to be polite. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video till this point. And I also want to thank you guys especially for showing my other channel so much love. Between yesterday and today, I've seen a massive growth on that channel, and I owe it to you guys. Alright, thank you so much. I do not take your presence here for granted. Like I said, if you hate me, that's fine. But I mean, I still love you. And on that note, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Bye!